Artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT and Bing are all of the rage, helping people write everything from essays to emails. But bots aren't just being used in the workplace and academia. They're actually now being used in the dating world as well. Joining us now to discuss the pros and cons of this latest trend is local professional matchmaker from It's Just Lunch San Francisco, Hope Rike. Hope, thanks so much for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
Thank you for having me.
It's kind of crazy, Hope, to think that AI is actually now being used as a tool for dating, but it's actually not really that big news, I should say.
It's true. It's true. A lot of the dating sites and apps have actually been using AI for a while. They use algorithms to match singles based on their preferences or interests. It's just been more recent that a lot of these apps have now incorporated a chatbot feature. And this feature helps singles to start up that initial conversation or keep the conversation going if it starts to lose that momentum. And now with the rise of AI writing tools like ChatGPT, you have some singles using it for everything from composing flirty texts to writing their whole dating profile.
That is a lot. Like you said, this actually isn't new in the dating world, but I'm glad we are getting some of the details. So is AI helping singles get more dates?
That's a great question. And I don't think there's an easy answer. It might depend on the person, but what it is doing is it's helping singles that might be more shy or may not be the best with words. It's helping them to get that conversation started and have that initial contact. So it's definitely a big tool for singles to just really initiate a conversation.
Which I know oftentimes can be kind of nerve-wracking. So I'm sure for a lot of singles out there that just takes that right out of the way. However, Hope, there's always some downfalls to certain things. So what is the biggest downside of using AI in dating?
Biggest downside, inauthenticity. You know, It's Just Lunch, we believe for people to really click and know what their chemistry is, they have to both show up their most authentic self. You can use AI as a tool to start to get to know someone, but at the end of the day, when you're dating, it's still you. You are going to be who shows up to the dates. So being your real self is just really important, even if you're using AI as a tool in dating.
I completely agree too, Hope. It's so important to still stay authentic and genuine to yourself because at the end of the day, that's who somebody is going to go on a date with. Now, how do singles stay authentic in this new digital age of AI?
That's such a good question. So first is being really honest. We don't have to overshare, but there are some things that are pretty basic, important things. If somebody is a parent, if they've been married before, just be upfront and honest about your background, what you do for a living. These are things that are important to just be really transparent about because any relationship is going to be built off that foundation of honesty. Another one is being vulnerable. It can be scary, but you have to be your authentic self. You have to express yourself and how you're feeling, even if you're feeling nervous or you're unsure. It's okay to tell the person that you're on a date with that you're nervous. Being your authentic, vulnerable self, that's how you've really got to show up. And then last but not least, be flexible. We have found that singles who have the most success are really open-minded about who they're going to meet, even when you're going to meet, where you're going to meet. The more dates you go on, the more you will learn about yourself and what you're looking for. So giving yourself that more opportunity, you're going to have better success. Dating is a numbers game after all.
And something that I do love that you said, Hope, you said be vulnerable, be flexible. Why are those two aspects so important when it comes to dating?
If you're being your authentic self, that is just you have to show up your true self, and being vulnerable is part of being authentic. I think for a lot of people, they try to hold back that vulnerability. They're worried that it might not be attractive. They want to come in confident, but vulnerability is really what kind of breaks us down and shows the other person who we truly are.
Well, thank you so much, Hope. This was wonderful getting to know about AI in the dating world and how it can help so many people out there. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. To learn more about their services, you can head to itsjustlunchsanfrancisco.com, and we'll also have a link on our website at liveinthebay.tv.